What is up, legends? It's your boy Scion. Obviously, we are back in another week, another HypeWatch. So if you're new to HypeWatch, what we do every week is on Sunday, which I do the video on Friday, we talk about games that are hype. And I try to bring you the stuff that I think is actually cool and that will not be wasting your time. And we just have a little bit of fun. I just kind of like talk a little bit more off script than what I normally do. So if you like the type of content like that, stick around. We do 3 to 4 videos every day, except Sunday, which is what you're seeing. This Sunday is this one. And we like to hang out. So like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and a Discord. The links are in the description. And definitely like leave your comments and everything else. Or if there's a game that I have not covered, you know, like holla at me. People do that a lot. Like I get bombed with it, and I'm not mad at you guys at all because it's impossible to see everything. And I appreciate everybody who helps out when it comes to that. So with that said, we have a game called Tevi today that we're starting off with. Now, Tevi is a Metroidvania game, and I'm definitely going to be hopping into this this weekend. You may even see the video on on Saturday, I'm sorry. You may even see the video on Saturday if I can get into it and understand the game and give you something actually accurate and positive to see, then I will do so. If not, it'll probably be next week. But this is the first one we're starting out with. This game looks very good. You can actually even, if you want to, hop in and play the demo right there. You see, this is $27, which is not that bad for a full feature game. Definitely better than 60. I'll say that much. When I see $20 to $30, I'm like, all right, swipe. I get 2 games like that instead of 1. But as you can see, it's like very retro. And like you could do some drip. Look at them combos and everything. You see a bunny girl too? I'm with it. All right. So next up is, I'm all the way down here. What's that? Warhammer Rogue Trader. This is officially coming to us, I believe, in a few days. Or it might already be out. No, I think it's a few days. But anyway, I showed this before on the channel, but I just wanted to remind you guys, this game is going to be one of those hype games. You're going to see a whole bunch of people playing it on Twitch and YouTube. It's going to get videos. It's like the next Baldur's Gate coming in. As long as they don't, it plays well and not crap, is going to be good. It's going to be good. So I'm just putting out there, content creators who want some content, want something to hop in on and make videos, make guides, make character guides and everything. I'm literally giving somebody like a bag right now. I'm not even kidding. I'm literally giving you a bag right now. You want a bag? You want to blow a channel? Like right here, right? There's another game on here that's another thing like that. So I like to actually help other creators too. When I know that there's going to be something that like it reviewed well, like it has a lot of good press going on for it. This right here, creators, because I know I do have quite a bit of creators who watch. This right here, if you looking for content, bam. Next up, My Little Blood Cult. This again, look at it. It got like streamers request a key, bam, bam. Right there for you. Right there for you. Get that bag. My Little Blood Cult right here. And they got a press kit for it. So when you want to come in. So you would think that like, well, Sion, why are you saying that? Like, why would you say that? This game, I guarantee you, on Twitch, when it drops, because you could actually play it on mobile and on Steam. When this drops, I bet there's gonna be bad streamers on this because it's one of those quirky games. It's one of those games that you can play and everybody gets involved and like sacrifice your followers. Remember that Cultist game, My Little Cult, not My Little Cult. I'm saying the name of this. Then with the ham or the sheep or whatever the hell it was. That game is ridiculously simple, but it had like 100,000 people watching it on Twitch. I was like I could make a game like this. Like I could make a game like this in like 2 days. For real? Not hating. I'm not hating, but I'm like, damn, like you could just get a bag off that? Like that's what my head was like I literally can go into the Unreal right now and make something like that. So it makes me feel dumb that I'm not going in Unreal and making something like that. Not that it would work. It takes some dedication and some time to actually make it so people will like it, get some good music, get some licenses, stuff like that. There's stuff that goes into it, but you see games like that and you say, this, like, how, yo? But power to the person. Like I said, no hate. I'm happy for that. Some person or people went ahead and made that game and got a bag. Basically, power to them. That's the dream right there. I like what I do right now in front of you guys is the dream, because I got a bag. I got multiple bags, and that's why when I make videos, I make what I want right now. I don't really have to struggle or strain or really worry about, oh, dude, I got to get 1,000 views on this. I got to get 15, 20. No matter what. Like I'm set. I'm just saying, I'm just set. So I have it different than other people right now, and I'm very blessed for that. And it's all because of this community, this 10-year community that allowed me to be an industry name, that allowed me to tell companies that I'm not doing a video unless you pay me a certain amount of money. You want to appear on HypeWatch? You gotta drop that bag, yo. I'm actually officially able to say that, not necessarily just because of me. It's because of you guys. This 10 years is because of everybody who showed up, everybody who dropped a comment, everybody who made it that companies could say, you know what? He gets quality views. People are going to click this link. When I get sponsored links, people are like clicking it, and actual people, not just like buying views. It when you get a sponsorship, I'll give you guys a very big heads up, and this is for creators too. If you buy views and get a 30,000 view video on a sponsorship video, it don't mean a goddamn thing if only 3 people click the link. All that does is just you ain't gonna get more after that. I'm telling you that right now, because you think these companies don't all talk to each other. They do. And you think sponsorship companies don't all talk to each other. So even if you buy that 30,000 view video, like, look at me, I got all the views, and get your friends to comment and everything else, but there only 3 people click the link. If on average of a sponsorship video, I'm dropping knowledge on y'all right now. On average, which is what we do on HypeWatch. Let's say if I go out and I did a video and they got 100,000 views, and obvious, I don't really do that very often. My channel, my content, not like that. I average between 5 to 20,000. That's just the way my content is, and I'm okay with that. If I do 100,000, just as an example, out of nowhere, or even average even 30 or 40, and 3 people click the affiliate link. You know what that affiliate company will do? They'll pay me for the video, but I won't get more after that. And every company that's like that, they'll go to the other company and say nah, I don't like this guy right here. Bogus views. I'm telling you that because they told me that. The companies that come in with IO Source is one of the affiliate companies. Terminals is one of the affiliate companies. Companies like that, when they see stuff like that, you literally blacklist yourself. That's why I keep reiterating why you see me go on and say it's not helping. It also makes the other creators in your community look bad too. So even if they're not doing it, you doing it makes everybody else look bad, which is why I go after and I point out and I show you guys the cheating, why I called out certain people and it's not fucking helping. You're just selfish and helping yourself. But you're not even helping yourself because you're making everybody else and dragging everybody else down. I don't want that on my channel. When I see, you notice on my channel, I don't have the bot comments on my channel, is because I actively ban them. I pay somebody to actually do that. I have my own mom actually, when she sees it, she's a mod on my channel, she will come in and actually ban that. That's why I go so hard on that, because it's a detriment to me and everybody else. It costs me and everybody else in the bracket money. But And then I have the people who I like, and they think I don't know because the people who I accused of all that, they run around table like, don't watch Scion, like don't know me with no comments on the channel, stuff like this. And like people come and tell me and show me screenshots of what they're saying. Like I could literally destroy their whole lives, to be honest. I know who's doing it, but when I do stuff like that, like, why are you bullying other creators and stuff like that? I could really, and then on top of destroying their whole lives, you're not supposed to do that. So if I literally go to YouTube because I have a YouTube rep, if I go to YouTube like, look, these guys are doing this, they'll have no more channels anymore. But I'm not out here to take somebody's livelihood because I don't know what somebody else is doing in the world. That could be how what they do to survive in the world. And I don't have it in me to basically make somebody homeless or make somebody lose a job at the end of the day or take money from a person. But what I do have in me is to protect everybody, myself included, around me, to try to make it better for anybody. So if you guys ever wonder why I'm so hard on certain creators and so hard on like copy YouTubing and stuff like that, that is the reason why. So I had to stop and explain that because I had an instance of somebody asking me that, and I saw a Reddit post of me saying I'm always talking about something. No, I'm always talking about somebody doing something illegal or BS that screws up everybody else. If you notice, that's what it is. I don't necessarily just wake up and choose violence one day and decide to start picking on people. What am I always talking about? Talk about somebody cheating. I'll talk about somebody costing me money or costing somebody else's money. That is what I'm always talking about. So the next time you see somebody say stuff like that, they don't like Scion for this reason because they're always talking about somebody, ask them what they did. Ask them why I said it. Ask them what I was actually preaching on and talking about like I'm doing this video. That is the stuff that I go after. Whenever somebody does something illegal or BS or even disrespecting you guys as a community, that is when Scion steps up and says, you know what, F you and all that you stand for. I'll throw you right out of the community if you really want to go that far. Because I could be that much of a bully if I really wanted to be that much of a bully. But it's not about that. It's about like, why don't you just be a human and stop messing up the whole community for everybody else? You're not being slick. You're not getting away with it. That is what Scion is about. So the Adventures of Die. See, we got really real this video. Like I had to explain that because that Reddit post annoyed me. And I know somebody's going to be, oh, sorry, I got triggered and stuff like that. It's not about that. It's about that I want to make it known the reasons why I get on certain creators. And it's just not made up that I want to bully people. It's that I want people to be better human beings. Squaresoft, The Adventures of Die, Heroes Bond. It feels weird to actually talk about a game now after we got really real life. The Adventures of Die are Heroes Bond, visiting the site and all that type of stuff. This game, it got a lot of press, but the sales didn't go. I know Square gonna be like, Scion, please. But the sales didn't, it got a lot of press. It reviewed high. I don't know what to say on why. Let me accept these cookies. I don't know what to say on why this didn't sell as well as it should have. We got Quest Builders that's coming and it's selling. The Adventures of Die is a better game. Quest Builders is Minecraft with Dragon Quest. The community, I don't understand. Like, is Minecraft that lit? Every time I see Minecraft, I get annoyed. And maybe I might be too old. It might be an age thing. I don't get it. But I wanted to actually talk about that because Quest Builder just came out and all that type of stuff. But sorry, Square. Black Desert. I want to say about Black Desert, yo. Here's the thing. This game is worth playing now. 100%. It has come such a long way. Before you just ran around the world and killed monsters and swagged out with cool looking combos, blow up half the screen, and that was Black Desert. And you grind because it's a Korean MMO. You still grind, but now you got dungeons. Now you got active systems that all relate to it. Now it has a rotating season system. This is a full-fledged game. This is like what we want freaking World of Warcraft to be. World of Warcraft is still like 20 years in the damn past and still hasn't updated yet. This is what we want World of Warcraft to be. Will people play it? I don't know. It might be too late for this particular title, but they took everything that they learned in this game for where it's currently at and put it into a different IP, and that's the other open world desert IP that they have going on now. And that is looking amazing. They're doing everything that they do in this game, but just better. It's just completely open world. You just run around like a Skyrim out here, like Skyrim, World of Warcraft. They're a good company. It's just that they have to get over their Asian ways, and don't follow me. Don't think I'm being racist. The Asian ways is what I'm talking about. Is Asian deving. Asian deving is very, very stubborn. They don't want to listen. They don't want to. When they see they getting money, they gonna value pack your behind off. It's like whatever. Like what value pack for $5 sold 5,000 copies, make 10,000 more value packs. That's how the Asian companies work. And when it comes to listening to Western market, hey, we need dungeons. Hey, we need interaction. Hey, we need more cosmetics. Hey, we need to. It take them 2-3 years to actually do it properly. They'll make an entire full-fledged game in 1 year, but to actually listen to the Western market, 2 years, 2-3 years. We gotta do marketing and everything else like that. And that's what happened with this game. They took that long to actually catch up finally to getting the features that freaking Guild Wars 2 has. Finally. And it's lit. It's amazing now, but it's like you've been here 5 years now. You're asking people to come back and actually play this game with all the original stuff that you had in it, and now it's too much. It's like starting in Genshin right now. Can you imagine you just starting Genshin right now, and you see all of that content, or if you even me coming back to Genshin, yo, I got 51 quests, blue and purple. I counted them. I was like, there ain't no way I'm doing all this. That's why you don't see Genshin on the channel. Not that I hate Genshin. It's just that I'll be there for a month. Tower of Fantasy is like that too. Like, bro, there's so much to do in those games. Like, you just can't stop playing. You stop playing, just go away. Just delete your account and don't come back, because you're not coming back. It's too much. Next up is a Raiden Awakening, and a Raiden Awakening basically is on Scion right now. And it's kind of just have like all of the older school type of stuff put together. If you played that in the arcade, all those shooters and stuff like that, you see, I'm already booked in it already. But you played that in the arcade, and those games were meant to just take your quarters. You don't just one shot those games unless you're a god and you played like all the time. There's people who did that. I dated a girl like that. She was amazing. Best arcade gamer I've ever seen in my life, still to this day. She's married to somebody else and all that type of stuff. I don't interact with her. The last time I actually saw her, it was on Facebook, and Facebook showed me like 3 or 4 years ago her, and that's how I know she was married, because it popped up and I was like, that's a different last name. And then I go to Facebook and she's married. I'm like, okay, she happy. You go, girl. So it's crazy looking at this now. And look, there's a girl right there playing like I remember literally the first time that we went somewhere, it was she wanted to go to the arcade. I was like, you don't want to go somewhere, let's go to Central Park. Let's go to Central Park, horseback ride. And she's like, the horses stink. Oh, I started laughing. I was like, okay, so let's go to eat. And there was an international McDonald's across the street from the arcade on 42nd Street. Though you New Yorkers know in Manhattan what I'm talking about. It's not there anymore. Everything has changed in Manhattan now. The arcade is gone too because Giuliani, the mayor at the time, that Giuliani, yes, shut it down and said there was a crime spot. Idiot, but so what she wanted to do, because that whole spot was like Date Alley. That's what we used to call it. She wanted to go to the McDonald's, and then she wanted to go to the movies because at that time it was Lord of the Rings. I think it was the second Lord of the Rings, not even the third one. The second one. Yes, it was that far ago, that long ago. Story time. And the interesting thing about it was the date itself only cost me $100, basically. And it was going to eat, then going to the movies. And then she wanted to spend the rest of the time in the arcade. She wanted to know how good I was at these games. And I was a gamer, so I was more good at fighting games. But then she made me play, I think it was Raiden Annihilation. I think that's what it was. And yo, I got wrecked. I'm not even... I was like, you're like, you don't, like, we could play Skeet Show. But she's like, no, play this game. And she was mixed. I'm mixed too, but she was mixed. She was Spanish and Asian. But she didn't really look Asian. She really looked like a white woman, to be honest, but she's Spanish and Asian. Blonde hair. Y'all gonna go look for her if I say all that, but never mind. And she's like, play this game. Let's see you play this game. So I played it. And I put my quarter in. And the first stage, I saw nothing but bullets. I was like, what the hell? And she thought it was the funniest thing ever. And I was like, why are you playing this? This is toxic. Like, what is all this cheese stuff? So I got mad. So I went and got like $10 and change. I'm gonna beat this game. Though I didn't get past the third stage before I spent like $3. And so that's the first time I met her in EB Games, basically. And because back then I used to be I think what was I, FedEx or UPS? Like, we did all types of story times today, but FedEx or UPS, I forgot which one I worked at, but I met her and I saw this cute girl just like literally like skip past me. And I could smell her before I could even see her. And it was like, whatever she had on, I was instantly like, I'm getting the number. Like, before I even saw her, even what she looked at, I was instantly on like 100%. By the way, if you just want the links, they're in the description. I know this is extra story time, but I'm not actually doing Sunday conversation. So we just, y'all gonna have to put up with it today. I just feel like doing it. She basically like turned and looked at me and just kept walking. I was like, bruh. And I was friends with people in the EB game, so they just was like, they gave me the look like, wow. So she just hopped off. Literally, she literally was like, it was like she was skipping, and I was like, what, is she even like of the age for me to be talking to her? So I was a little scared about that. So I just was like, all right, well. She ignored me saying something to her, so she just walked off. So, what was I going to buy that then? It was a strategy guide, dog. I remember. Was it? It was a strategy guide. I think it was a Tekken strategy guide too. So I was like, give me a strategy guide. And it's like, who you trying to play? I think it was Nina. I think I wanted to learn Nina's throws because I didn't know all her like when to set up stuff and like that, which it didn't help. Like, I was looking for frame traps and stuff like that. Yeah, like, yes, back then I was being sweaty like that back then. And we were just talking, and like it was just a whole bunch of us talking. And then after that, she came up to me and tugged my uniform, and she was like, "You want to talk to me? I just wanted to make sure I got the last game." And everybody froze. It was the funniest thing ever. Because that's when I officially saw how cute She was, and I was, and then I froze for a second because I didn't actually expect her to come back. But all my friends was like, they just vanished. Like, it was like a cartoon. Like, I was talking to people, and then she did that, and she tugged me, and then I turned and looked, they was gone. I was like, what the? Like, it was the one of the funniest moments ever that I ever had. And I was like, where did y'all go? How did y'all ninja vanish like that? And she was just smiling and everything else. And I was like, no, I just thought you're pretty and you smell nice and everything else. Like that, you like to hang out sometime. And I literally just said it like that. Like, they said it like that. She's like, sure, like you want to hang out? She's like, give me your number. And I was gonna say, give me your number, but she said, give me your number. So I gave her my number. It was literally like right around the time when we first, everybody first started having cell phones, and I had an LG Nokia, which I still have, by the way, and I still have her number. I still have that phone, and I still have her number in the phone, by the way. That phone is old, but I still have it. It still works. I have all my phones, even the ones that are broken, but I still have them all like in a box because I just don't throw them away. And she literally, like, is the funniest thing ever because we ended up dating for a while, for like almost a year. And then she had to move. And it was like, be long distance or just let it go. And she was like, it's not fair to you because she moved to, I believe, Tennessee. And she's like, it's not fair to you if we keep this going. So, because she was in college. Right, then I'm leaving that part out. So she moved because of college. She finished what she was doing over here with, I believe it was NY Tech. And then she wanted to go to like a scholarship college. So she got accepted to Tennessee. So she went to Tennessee for college. And I did visit her. And we weren't even together. But she like missed me so much that it was like she didn't want me to go back. So she's like, you should come to Tennessee and everything else. And I was like, I know everybody's up there. And that was it because I didn't stay. And I kind of regret it now because we really never had a fight. We never had a fight. We never had a problem. We just could talk. We never argued, nothing. And it's still one of my relationships that I regret now. And it was all because of Raiden, literally. Like she loved that game and she could play. It caught her, like if she died, she would get mad and just reset the whole thing and not even continue. She would just like, no, I'm starting over. And I was like, holy crap. And I used to just go and watch her play this. And then Virtual Cop, she can do all of Virtual Cop. She can play both guns at the same time. She would just stand there and play with both guns at the same time and complete the whole thing. Like, it would be like a crowd of people. She's literally the best female gamer I've ever seen in my life. And like, I to this day, I'm sad that I actually didn't try because I just didn't want to move. And that's a life lesson. That's probably the one that I should have married instead of the person that I didn't marry, which she's gonna watch this and be pissed off, but whatever. Next up, Artist Street Fighter. That's literally what this is called, by the way. Like I said, if you want the links, they're in the description. I did Sunday Conversation and HypeWatch in one video. I just kind of wanted to. Let me know if you want me to do that in the future. I know companies are gonna be mad, but whatever. It's about you guys come before that. Literally, I played this before on the channel, and it is literally has Street Fighter characters in it, King of Fighter characters in it, and it's a RPG manager. Endless Lands, idle RPG, you guys know that, but this has a budget. Not like cute budget though. You know what I mean by cute budget. They don't got that. It got budget as far as they actually put a little try into this, so just keep that in mind. Next up is Dimension Hunters. This is actually kind of fun. It's kind of fun. I did actually put a video up on this channel, but it's officially out right now. So hop in if you're looking for some retro Guardian Tales type of stuff. Chrono Travels is an EU game, but interesting enough, EU puts out 2 to 3 2 to 3 games a week, not a month, a week, y'all, and they don't get canceled. I don't know what server provider that they have that they can keep doing that, but 2 or 3 a week, dog, and they consistently get better though. They're RPG managers where you just like click and they just run around and do everything and other type of stuff, but they consistently get better. It's amazing, actually. And this one, it actually has some press on it that people are saying, oh, this might actually be lit. So EU, just keep doing what you're doing. I guess you're just getting better as a dev over time. You know, you release way too many games, but like I said, they don't go away. Which I thought that they were doing all that and these games would go away. Hell nah. Like, you go on forever down here, y'all. Like, this is not all their games. This is not. It just won't. I guess it just won't show it. But there's 100. There's literally 100. Because I went looking. It was like, well, how many games? There's 100 of them. And they're all still active. Like, if you put all those games together with the money that this EU has gotta be rich. They gotta be a rich company. 100%. And speaking of, here they are again. So this one is more Monster Hunter like. And you know, it doesn't have a high rating because people get mad at EU because it's basically all auto and everything else like this. But like I said, they just keep putting these games out, and I know why and how, because there's an engine that is just for free that you can just put the IP on top of it and make a game. That's literally what's happened. That's how they're doing it in a week. When I say the thing like I can just go in and make a game in like 1 or 2 days, that's what they're doing. And if you have a team of people, you can 100% do 2 or 3 games a week like that. And they gotta be rich. It gotta be like a group of Asian dev. Like, they gotta be rich. They have to be. All right, next up is Legend of Island. Different dev, but I was told to just, bring this up because they had a little bit of budget on it. It's gonna be a little waifu based, and the art kind of looks a little bit similar to a few games that we have coming out. Arcana Defenders. Now, the reason why we're talking about this, I think I talk too much because now my voice is like about to fade because I've been sick for a while now. I thought it was COVID, but it's not COVID. I don't know. We got too much stuff in the world, but what you can actually do with this game is you can actually co-op, puzzle battle, and co-op versus other stuff with puzzle battle too, which I thought was pretty interesting, which is why I wanted to actually bring this up for you guys if you want to hop into it. And second to last is, Dead Zone Zombie Survival. Well, I'm actually really struggling now. My voice really is like, nope, you don't talk too much. You done told story time like 3 times. I'm done. Dead Zone Zombie Survival. The reason why we're showing this is because these games are actually fun. And they continually get better and better as technology gets better and better over time, where it becomes a full-fledged gun survival type of game. So I wanted to put this one out there because this is the next one up. And it might be fun for you guys. And last, but certainly not least, is Ever Crisis. And the reason why Ever Crisis is the hype is because if you notice, this is the Steam version that they announced. And they actually put out 2 tweets today talking about that, letting everybody know what's going to happen. And I'm excited for this because I'm tired of playing it on mobile, to be honest. It's become too bloated on the mobile platform. I think they know that. And the game has gotten slower and slower every update, basically. And on top of the fact that they keep trying to block us like every other update, and you have to keep doing like different things just to play the game and stuff like that, and keep going. And I'm just tired of that. Just put this out, which it says coming soon. So hopefully it'll be within a week. And coming days. And the reason why they probably got this coming soon, it's probably already ready. It has the certify. The same way like we have the certification And with Google Play and iOS, Steam does the same thing. So probably have to certify. They have to make sure it ain't lewd and all that type of stuff, which it kind of is a little bit with Tifa. Tifa, they riding hard on Tifa, boy. But they like Lucia too. Lucia kind of on the cute side, and the Aerith is never really lewd. They just make Aerith all regal and pretty for the most part. But as you guys can see, it's coming very soon. And me personally, I'm excited for that because that'll make me actually want to stream it more too, because I almost hate it being on emulation. So yeah, so that's all I got for you guys this week. I know the video ended up being like 30 minutes, but I definitely did want to, just talk about that that Reddit post that I had seen where people were like not really understanding why I say certain things in the community. Is basically that I'm trying to protect a lot of people from, like, especially small creators. A lot of that stuff makes it harder for small creators because they'll be doing content and then not really understanding why they're not getting a lot of money on CPM, because YouTube nerfed the CPM because there's so many people at the top cheating with fake views. And if nobody was doing that, like in the old days when you would do like 1,000 view video, it would get you $20 to $30 or maybe even $40, depending on how many people liked or watched it. Nowadays, if you do $1,000 video and the CPM is low, you maybe get $1 or $2. And that's the reason for that, which is why I'm so dead set against that and why I hate the dudes doing that. I really do dislike them because it takes money from everybody. Not and it's so uncalled for. Everybody can eat. Everybody can like live and be happy and basically pay for like especially in this day and age. Can you imagine basically if you got 1,000 view video and you're getting like $30-$40 for that, and you do 3-4 videos a day? That's like $120 to $160 a day for videos and stuff like that. Now imagine if you got more views than that. And that's why people were so much more richer back then on YouTube, and why you saw YouTubers who even were like you would see YouTubers with like who get like 100,000 views and stuff like that, be buying houses and stuff like that. And that's one of the reasons why you see now people like YouTube don't pay, Twitch don't pay. And the reason for that is not that the companies aren't paying, it's because people cheated too much and made the CPM so low across the board. That's why the case of this. And like we're all blaming YouTube and Twitch, saying that they ain't paying us. Well, Twitch kind of takes a lot of the ad money, but that's something different. But none of that would matter if people weren't fucking cheating. Like it wouldn't matter. Like us as a community, as creators, we made the monster basically that it is now, unfortunately, which is why I'm so dead set, because I was around for it to see it to get to that point. And that's why I was calling it out from the very beginning, that it's not helping everybody. It's making everybody make less money, including the people who are doing it. Like, it's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. But no, they like the fake fame, and the company's not actually paying them right now. That's why the whole industry shifted right now, that it's not more so off of the views and stuff like this. Like, and why companies are going to creators who they know are getting the real views, which is why when you get a sponsorship, the first thing the sponsorship asks, they want access to your channel to see your analytics. What they're doing is the reason why they want to do that, and when you have to log in to sites that actually show that type of stuff, the reason why they're doing that, I'm going to do a video on that and show you why in the future. I'm going to find somebody that does an NDA, and I'm going to show you guys, because I know it's kind of confusing, but when you log in to these sites that have like sponsorships and everything else, you have to log into like their APIs and stuff like that, and it asks you, do we have permission to look at your analytics and your stuff? And what they're doing is they're trying to see if you have fake views at that point. So if you have fake views, when you log in, you're instantly busted, and you're probably not going to get any sponsorships at that point. Now, some companies don't ask, but majority of the legit ones will ask. So when you log in and they see, hey, okay, you got some good views on your channel, but then they see a 20,000 view video that has a 1 to 2 minute watch time. That's extremely bad. Damn, 20,000 views and people barely watch your video for 2 minutes. Either your video was trash, which if it was trash, it shouldn't have 20,000 views, or you're cheating, basically. And like it just is what it is. It is what it is at the end of the day. That's how it works. So this is a long hype watch, and like I said, I'm actually gonna put in the title hype watch and Sunday conversation at the same time, because that's technically what we did. And again, let me know if you guys like this, and again, any games are kind of to your interest, or something here that you actually want to play that you feel is good, or something that you have played here that you feel is not that great, which that is, you're very welcome to actually do that as well. My voice is done now, so happy Sunday. Hope everybody understood the situation I had to explain. And I know the impromptu kind of like lifestyle talk about the X was kind of like interesting, but it was just a bittersweet type of thing. It really like it was like an anime episode. So catch you guys later. Peace.